as you heard, I just came back from France with a little segue into Amsterdam. We had a really fun time. We did things very differently. One of the first things that we did was we did backpacking instead of taking a suitcase. This is really unusual to most of the taxi drivers or hotels that would see us. They would say, "Where's your luggage? Aren't you from America?" "Yes, we have backpacks." "Just backpacks? How long are you here?" "Oh, about 29 days. And you only have a backpack?" They were very shocked and surprised. Moreover, my husband coined a new phrase that now I love called glam packing. So we did carry backpacks with us, but we stayed in hotels because I stayed in youth hostels in '88. Yeah, I don't really want to do that again. It was kind of interesting, a little bit hard when you start getting things here and there and shopping, but it was fine. We had a really good time. It was a lot easier on us to be able to just carry the backpacks with us wherever we went. We flew into Paris, and then from there, the very next day, we decided to do Amsterdam right away in our first week. We wanted to get that craziness over with, although we did not know it was going to be that crazy. Don't go to Amsterdam in August if you have social anxiety, like my husband, or you get claustrophobic, like me. Just so you understand, in one of the hotels they had a list that said 194 countries are worldwide. And in August, in Amsterdam, 188 countries are represented. That's how many people are there. Tell me, why did I want to go to Amsterdam again? I had to try it out. I had to try some fun, see what it was all about, see what the hoopla was. It was lots of fun. We loved the walking. We loved the canals. I think we did at least 3, maybe 4 boat trips because there was tons of canals that you could do anything everywhere, which I loved. And the other thing that I learned while in Amsterdam that was a lesson that I thought was funny between Amsterdam, France, and here is there's an order to pedestrian, cars, and bicycles. Now, you may have heard Amsterdam has a lot of bicycles. Well, I heard that too. I didn't know they would run you over. They will. The order in Amsterdam is bike comes first, then car, then pedestrian. The order in France is car, bike, then pedestrian. So you learn to jump, sway, and swerve out of all of those ways because the people will run you over as fast as the bicycles will. It was pretty fun. From there, we decided we'd had enough of all the craziness and the hoopla and everything going on in the main city, so we took a boat ride out to the countryside and saw 3 little villages. Now, my first village was a town called Marken, Maarken, and it was amazing. I learned how wooden shoes were made. Now, in my whole life, I've heard about wooden shoes and always said to myself, I'm never going to buy wooden shoes. Why would I ever want wooden shoes? Wooden shoes are the silliest thing. Who would wear clogs and who would wear wooden shoes? Me now. They're so cute! They're so adorable! Come on, I'm a fashionista. I have to have wooden shoes from Amsterdam, well, from Marken, to be exact. The guy was hilarious. We went in, he showed us how they were made. They put a shoe on and it copies the shoe and it's all done. He told us you have to wear thick woolen socks or it'll kill your feet. And he put his foot up on there and said, everyone has to take a picture of my foot. This is the most #1 foot on Instagram because everyone takes a picture of my foot because I tell them how to wear their shoes. And everyone, when they come to Holland and France, take pictures of everything. You take pictures of the cars, you take pictures of the windmills, and you take pictures of those stupid sheep. So you can take a picture of my foot. Okay. So I took a picture of his foot. Come on. It was very fun. From there we went on to Volendam, and I loved Volendam. Volendam was a little fishing village. But what was interesting about Volendam was that it used to be right connected to the sea. Well, what happened was they had so much flooding that they started putting breakers a lot farther out. I think that's what they're called, breakers. And that then changed. So then they moved it out even further and they closed off the sea. So you can get through, but you have to go very far. And what happened was that then that changed. You couldn't fish right off of the port. And all the people who lived off of that fishing village then had a harder time because the fish weren't coming into that port side. So it was really intriguing lesson learned, but also really fun. What I learned there in Volendam was that you don't have to be part of the crazy tourist crowd, because not a lot of people don't go to Volendam. It's a small little village and it's not on the sea anymore. But for me, it was one of my favorites because I grew up in California, love the ports, love the ocean, love being near that, and love San Diego. It was great. The other thing that I wanted to share with you of a lesson learned was a couple of things that I wanted to share. Never, ever, ever believe your wife or a woman who says, no, honey, I'll be fine with the backpack because I don't plan on doing any shopping. Let's see, I even had to write them down. I got 2 pantsuits, 3 pairs of shoes, 2 hats, 4 pieces of jewelry, plus I had to get a hat in San Tropez. No, I'm not going to do any shopping. I did lots of shopping. The last little lesson that I learned was the French are the French. When we were in the Côte d'Azur, we were in a little town called Saint Maxime, in a very, very French hotel. They said, the restaurant is connected to us, you can eat at the restaurant. Well, my husband and I eat smaller meals, and so we like to share, partager. So we went and we asked, okay, we're ordering this 3-course meal, we're going to share. No, you may not share. I am a business owner, I have to make money. You have to eat what you will both get 3-course meal. Well, no, we can't order that much. We can't eat that. Well, if you're not going to eat, leave my restaurant. Whoa, culture shock. Okay, in America, they will bend over and kiss your butt, but not in France. So we ended up canceling our breakfast because we didn't want it to be connected to that hotel. We went to a little French restaurant in the morning, and I asked the guy, do you know the hotel owner? Oh, yeah, Lee. Are you friends with her? Because I didn't want to say anything if he was friends with her. And he said, yes. Why? What is wrong? And my husband says, she was trop désagréable, which means she was very disagreeable. And he says, well, what do you expect? She is French. And I said, yes, but you're not like that. That's because I'm not French, I'm Italian. Lesson learned. The last few things, and I'm over time, but I want to share these with you, are a few French phrases I didn't learn. I took some tutoring and training to be able to speak a little bit, but I learned some phrases that were really fun. One of them is il y a tout le monde. And the guy said something else on top of that, and I asked my husband, what does that mean? And he said, it's like everyone and their dog, like the world and their dog. It's kind of a common thing. People were rude to me quite a bit, and my husband got really sick of it, and so he hollered at this woman in Disneyland who was being really rude to me, ferme la bouche! And I said, what did you say to her? He said, I told her to shut her mouth. I said, oh my goodness, Mr. Quiet Guy. Instead of saying de rien for you're welcome, they say je vous en prie, which is a very formal you're welcome. And then the funniest thing were the 3 phrases that I kept getting mixed up. A si soit, a tu soit, and a tutelou. A ti soit is when somebody sneezes. A si soit is I'm trying. And a tutelou is like I'll see you later. So when you're walking out the door and you say a ti soit, and you're saying God bless you, that was a little bit funny because they were like, what? So it was a fun trip. I look forward to telling you more. I just wanted to give you a little precursor. I missed you all very much. Thank you very much.